Hi folks, so I've managed to make an arrangement here whereby you can see me mixing the colours. Now this is a piece of MDF and it's primed with some gesso on that side and nothing on the other side. Now you're never too old to learn, and I think I learned a few weeks ago and I'm now putting into practice that it's always been difficult to, with these small sizes, and pin them to the board. I usually put a bit of masking tape around them, but that leaves a border with oil where we don't really want a border because I've got a frame to put these in to display them. But somebody put 4 bits of blue tack on the back. Now how about that? And it works. I've got a bit of blue tack here. There, look. Now, just pull a few bits off and put them on the back of this and stick them to this board. This is an old print on here and I just cut it down to make it convenient for a palette, a mixing palette. I'll show you the other boards I've got ready to go. I did 4 at the same time, well, one after the other. So there we are, that's the back. This is MDF, 2mm MDF. It's a fabulous thing to work on. It's extremely tough. And if I sell these on Etsy, I'm quite confident that a bit of bubble wrap around them and in an envelope and they'll be safe and secure till they get to the other end. So white gesso, titanium white, Winsor & Newton, Galleria gesso, which is a much thicker colour than ordinary household emulsion. I try to leave some marks in the I can add chalk to it and add mix it with a bit of PVA glue as well, because that's a lot cheaper than the gesso. I've painted this bit of the board burnt umber. Probably would have been better with burnt sienna, but it's all dry, it's acrylic. So here we've got, these are all oil paints. So we've got, let's go down, cadmium yellow pale, medium, deep, yellow ochre, white of course, cadmium red, ultramarine, burnt sienna, and some viridian if I need it. Now I'm going to put my pinny on because I forgot to do it, and I've got a nice decent pair of shorts I'm wearing and I don't want to get more paint on them. I got a bit of the gesso daub this morning. I had to wipe it off. It looked like but it came off. Okay, now brushes. Well, I bought some nice brushes to the range the other day on Monday, and now I've got quite a good collection of range brushes. Not range, but Graduate. There's my Graduate. They're very good brushes. I try to be careful with this one and that one. I use those for watercolour, for straight edges and the rigger work. But these are. Oh, I didn't clean that one very well. Oh, I'm usually very careful about that. Well, they are clean anyway. Probably just a little bit of oil left in it, but all the pigment's gone and the bristles all nice and soft. So, I'm going to do a sort of abstract and abstraction. When I say abstract, I don't mean abstracting expressionism where anarchy reigns and you just plot paint on all over the place, which is good fun anyway. Not a lot of room on here. I've got a big table to my right, big office table. That's about more than 2 metres long, but about 4 foot deep, with a drawer underneath which I added. I've got this movable table to my right with my brushes on. What I will do is move my water out of the way. And I've got another table to my left with an old laptop on, which I use mainly to listen to the radio. Or Tour de France if I was working up here in my loft studio. Now this is the one I want to abstract. It's I want to make it the motif smaller, but that's I like this one. It's on Etsy, and I'm going to. I don't know if I've got nowhere to hold that really. So, well, I won't. Put it there. No, I won't. I'm not going to copy it. I'm just going to do a version of it. I'll put it on my keypad on the laptop. Right. Okay. So we'll have a bit of oil. What should we use? I've got walnut oil. I've got some linseed oil. It's got a bit of alkyd resin in to help it dry. So I'll pour some of that out. I might do a couple of these today, or I might not. It's very, very warm. It's getting into the middle 30s today, which for us is very hot. We're sort of temperate zone, but in Florida, you're probably used to in the low 40s. All right, okay. Now that's I'll put a horizon in, and I'll sort out a sort of a bluey, alizarin-y. This is the Solent. That's the stretch of water between Southampton, Portsmouth, mainland England, and the Isle of Wight, and it's a very lovely place to be. We had a holiday, short holiday, at a lovely hotel complex called Bembridge. At Bembridge, it was a Warner's leisure hotel. No children, no dogs. It sorted us wonderful food. Let's get a bit of medium, a bit lighter there. So I'm using the paint that's in the bristles just to moderate it. With a bit of sandy colour there, I think. Okay, so that's just a bit of ochre in the bottom there. Get a little, a bit of sienna with it. The sandy bits. I just cover the board. It's only an 8 inches by 10. No, I don't want umber. Well, I've got any, I'll just throw it away. So this is sort of sandy. Come round here. Okay, let's go back with some blue over that. To give the impression of a high tide covering sort of rocks. Well, that'll do to decide whether we can go in with the sky now. Now I must put that water well out of the way because I have a tendency to throw my brushes in it thinking it's watercolour or acrylic, and I've just moved my ball. I haven't. Right, hope the camera's okay. It's on automatic, but because it's very bright, it's probably compensating to making it a bit darker. But I'm not very good on these things. So we'll have a bit of lighter horizon. I think that's a bit too. Just like that. I want to put in the mainland. Soft. And we'll have the mainland will be will be blue, won't it? A bit blue, a bit red. Just mix those colours a bit too dark. I will have the they were sort of going from Hayling Island here, then into this Chichester Harbour area, where they get a little bit hilly. Okay, find a cloth, loads of cloths. Well, my friends giving me their old towels, which in some instances are better than the ones we use. I think we swapped a face flannel. Oh, I've got that. Anyway, I think my sky was just a bit heavy, but a great inspiration to me for these sort of paintings is Jackie Gardner, and I know some of you have watched her Facebook page because I recognise the names because they follow me. She is an amazing painter, abstract painter. She lives in Scotland, in Arbroath. Just cleaning this brush in the bristles, so I clean them all at the end. Right, so let's take a bit of dark. Now my darkest dark is going to be red and blue, and a bit of white in there. Actually, a good dark for oil is burnt umber and ultramarine. So just some paint on all over it, really, is the idea, so that we're working actually on painted MDF oil canvas, whatever you're using. If I can find some burnt umber, I might try that. I used to use it a lot. I'll see if I can, bear with me. I have to go and look in the depths of a big plastic tray. I've got oil paints all over the place, but the ones that I'm not currently using, but I did have the remains of a large tube of burnt umber. I can see it, or madder. Lemon yellow. What's this? No, raw sienna. Don't use raw sienna. That looks like a burnt umber. Van Dyke brown. Well, that'll be just as good. Let's try Van Dyke brown, shall we? If I can get the lid off. Right, so that'll be in my shopping list. To buy at the range next time I go down. Right, pliers. These pliers just about fit in there. That's it. Van Dyke brown is a very dark brown, so we'll put some of that out as well. If it comes out, God, that's very dark, but that'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll have to be fine. Now, when you're using burnt umber or Van Dyke brown in the sky with the ultramarine, make sure it's on the blue side. We don't want it on the brown side. We want that to make the dark. Right, okay, let's try. There we go. Bit of white on there. No, that's a better one. More blue. More blue. Bit of white. Yeah, that's a good dark. We'll moderate that. We need the contrast, the darks against the lights. See, now we've got something to work with. Well, light horizon. Oh, it's too warm to do anything. Well, I just clean my brush. Another bit of toweling. I'm just squeezing out that pigment so that I can go back with a lighter colour. I won't get it all out, but most of it. And it also keeps the shape of the brush. And if you leave your brushes, well, it matters to me because it affects my chest, all these solvents like white spirit, kerosene. But kerosene is the best thing to clean your brushes with. If you use white spirit, I don't know what you call it in the US, but it tends to make your bristles go very brittle. Like that was a very soft bristle once, but because of years of using white spirit, but if you use kerosene, they will stay lovely and soft. Because kerosene is an oil. So let's get some nice light blue stuff in there. Bit of yellow. Get a light blue under that. That's nice. I'm going to try and leave that. It's too light, really. They're nice and light. I'm going to put some nice Bembridge beach trees in there. Let that dry off a little bit. No, but just got that. Just shows now that this bit here. Put that back. Soft in the distance. Don't want hard edges. Right, let's get a bit darker on that. Yellow, ochre and the blue is a good sea blue. I'll put a bit of wavy stuff in there. It wasn't very rough when we went down there. But apparently yesterday, I think it was yesterday, all the boats from Southampton to the Isle of Wight, to East Cowes in the Isle of Wight, were cancelled for 2 hours because of the sea mist. And it was a blazing hot day. Probably wasn't as sort of hot down there though. Right, this is the sky. Oh, nice breeze coming through there. I've got all my windows open up here. Alright, let's get that blue. No, I'm quite liking that sky. I'm going to see if I can get more light in with this brush that's not quite clean. Sort of a how to paint skies, isn't it? Got a bit of a hole in there. Let's take that out. I'm going to get a bit of light bluey stuff in here. Bit of oil. Right, I'll leave that bit. I'll go back a bit darker on there later because it won't take any more colour at the moment. Well, maybe just a bit more here. Right, now I want to put in a bit of a background coming out here, the Bembridge headland, or a headland. So I'm using a bit of cad yellow. So there's a couple of little bits of headland sticking out here. A bit more dark shadow here. Right, now we've got to sort that out. I'll use another brush now. I'll use a long flat. I haven't drunk my coffee. I want to lay that back a... Ooh, dear, I'm wiping my mouth with my cloth. I'll use my back to a clean flannel. Ooh. Yeah, oh dear. Right, let's get some ochre. Threatening 38 degrees down here in London. It's good to be soft there. Right, all we've got to do is add a bit of blue on there. Right, let's try and sort some sea out now. So a bit darker blue on this horizon. A bit darker there. Right, I think we're going uphill a bit on the sea there, but I just want to put some nice light. Oh, alright, well that'll do. Now some very, very light blue. There. Right, let's go back to that sky now. Go back to the sky brush. The only trouble with this setup is that I can't go up to the 16 or 15 by 11 other than in portrait size, where I not really love a portrait. I do them now and again, but landscape should be longer than that. I've got a sort of 14 by 10 frame. I could make some pictures for that, but I want to do these four first. So at least for the foreseeable future, soften that. Right, let's get some more light in that sky now. I really want that blue there darker, so I'm just going to paint it a bit of that greyer colour. That's the Van Dyke brown. It's gently. I'm not showing my head. A bit better. Shows that cloud a little bit, reflecting in the. I'm not sure about that bit. It's a bit of shadow on that beach. A bit of that Van Dyke brown. Well, I'll put that in the frame if I can unstick it. Ooh. Oh, there we are. I'll just have to take a bit off there. That bit off there. Ooh. Keep my fingers out of it. Do that later. Oh, I'll put some panel pins in as well. Right, so let's have a look, see how we do. I gave this a coat of paint this morning. Stuck on my bench. Aye. Doesn't fit. Should have checked it. Well, more or less I can take a bit off of that. Oh, here we go. That's right. How can I display that? Right. Well, I can. I'll just have to dismantle everything. That's okay. Let's just take that off because I'm going to give it a bit of a clean anyway. Right. Oh, there we are. Not too bad, is it? Nice little abstract-y sort of landscape or seascape. I could put in a few little boats, but I think it might be a bit naff. Let's have a look. Let's have a try and get my palette back on my knee. Oh, that just adds a little bit, doesn't it? It's just another brush to clean. It's 11:45 now. Well, that didn't take long for a little oil painting. Right, well, I hope you like that one. It's I'll get that uploaded. So another one at Bembridge. I've made that a little bit more detailed than I would like. It's not quite impressionist, but it's well, the rest is. So thanks for watching, folks. I'll sign that when it's dry. Bye for now.